Hey guys, how's it going? Big Dope 7 back here with another episode of Road to the World Series. This is the sixth episode, or the third game of the Rockies series. As you can see, we are 3-2, as well as the Rockies. We lead this series 2-0, and the worst that could happen is we won the series. So if we lose today, we still take 2 of 3 here in this series. Big offense in this series. But that's to be expected when you're on a Coors Field. Coors Field has always been a launching pad and a place where a lot of runs are scored. But as you can see today, we got John Lester going against Tyler Matzik. Matzik had an okay outing in his first game. As you can see, he has a 4.32 ERA, which isn't awful, but not great either. Which would allude to the fact that he probably gave up 2 or 3 runs in his first outing, whereas John Lester pitched spectacular in his first outing as a Cub, giving up no runs. He pitched 6 innings in that game and struck out 12. He still leads the league in strikeouts with those 12, and he's helping the Cubs lead the league in strikeouts. We have a lot of strikeouts on the season, and then we also lead the league in triples, with 2 by Tommy LaStella, who now will be starting at third base for us, as well as Javier Baez has 1, and then Jorge Soler. I was going to say Dexter Fowler, but Soler hit 1 in that last game off the wall, which was then followed up by an Anthony Rizzo home run. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and get in this. I guess we'll auto-fix lineups and see who they put in there. Either way, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start Tommy LaStella there, just because Tommy LaStella's been hot lately. I'm gonna go with the hot hand, although I got Tyler Matzik on the mound, so I might have to start Jonathan Herrera there, get a right-handed bat in the lineup. But Tommy LaStella definitely will be available off the bench. Let's see here. We got Dexter Fowler. Fowler's getting kind of tired. We got anybody to cover for him? We're gonna have. I don't really want to put Coughlin in there, but you know what? Yeah, we gotta take Fowler out. They got Tommy LaStella starting there. We're gonna put Jonathan Herrera there. But Herrera will not be leading off. But we don't have We're gonna have Dexter Fowler there. We kind of messed with our lineup here. I'm going to have to fix this after this game. And then we're going to have Lester batting there. We lost our number 4 hitter, obviously, with Mike Olt, who went down with a hamstring injury, out for 3 to 4 weeks. Put him on the 15-day DL, and I was able to bring up Neil Ramirez in his place. So I got an extra arm in the bullpen, but down a guy on the bench, which kind of stinks. But I'm waiting to bring up Chris Bryant. Be waiting till the San Diego series to bring him up. We gotta fix this lineup here real quick. We're gonna help with Castro there. I'm gonna bet Castillo 4th, I guess, and then Northia 5th. I mean, we really don't have a lot of pop in this lineup today. We don't really have anybody to cover for short, so we're going to have to leave Castro in today. We're going to kind of just have to roll with what we got here, because there's not really much we can do, especially because we got a left-handed pitcher on the mound. I'm sure there won't be a left-handed pitcher next game, at least I hope. But go ahead and get into this here, partly cloudy, and I'll hit you guys up after the game. Enjoy.
Popped him up. Foul ground. Avila is under it.
Pre-game festivities coming to a close in Denver. The Cubs take on the Rockies. Next. The show comes to you live from what is, hard to believe, the 3rd oldest ballpark in the National League, Coors Field in Denver. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Cubs and the Colorado Rockies. A Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first 2 games of the series.
Yeah, and you see the result from last night. Very high-scoring game. That's not the first time that's happened in this place. But very important for our 2 starters here to keep the ball in the yard if they want to have any shot.
We'll hear plenty more from the guys moving forward, but before we do, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Chicago Cubs, as Joe Madden will line them up like this. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. Now a quick look at the defensive alignment for the Rockies. Dexter Fowler will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
Leading out for the Cubs, center fielder number 24, Dexter Fowler.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. These Rockies, Eric Karros, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while.
Now a ball hit sharply down the line at third. The 1-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And you figure to see that change up more and more as this day progresses.
And the first time through the lineup, you want these guys to know that you've got this pitch in your arsenal. Sometimes pitchers want to hold on to pitches and not show everything right away, but here, you want these guys to be thinking, I know he's got that changeup, so I'd better not sit on the fastball too often.
A look here at the scouting report, as there are the pitches and corresponding speeds we'll see him use this afternoon. Jorge Soler digs in at the plate. First offering on the way. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. The Rockies going with the sleeveless look here in this one. Now that's a good looking uniform. The 1-0 pitch. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Here's the 1-1. In there at the letters, 1-2 now.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
The 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
Yeah, make it back-to-back strikeouts here to start the inning. So much for the top of the lineup setting the table.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in now. He homered in the ball game last night. Now the first pitch. Fouled back. Pitch on the way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. We're just underway here in Denver. Ready now on 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
And with 2 outs here and nobody on, if he gets a fastball like that one, he won't be afraid about airing one out here. This is a swing for the fences type situation.
And a swing and a miss is all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Batting order for the Rockies looks like this. On the mound to face these guys, one of the more consistent left-handers around, as you see the numbers there for the former All-Star John Lester. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. DJ LeMahieu will step in for the first time, and as you can see, not the fastest of starts for him this first week of the season. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. EK, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field here in this scoreless ball game. Been a fairly decent start to the year, 3-2 in their first 5.
That includes winning the first 2 in this series, so they've had it going lately. They'll look to put a capper on the weekend with a sweep here.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-1 on its way from Lester. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now Lester deals the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Well, you know, a lot of how quickly the Cubs can turn the corner into becoming a contender is going to revolve around the left arm of that man right there, John Lester. Now, they unzipped that pocketbook to sign him to a 6-year deal, and the early returns look good as he gets the strikeout right there.
Into the box, Herrera. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Soler has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. Corey Dickerson will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Here's the first offering. Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. The pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
0-2 now from Lester. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. 2 out, nobody on. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Now another 0-2. And oh, look out! Up and in and nearly took his head off.
And we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
Here's Lester now on 2-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. We've played an inning. No score. Wellington Castillo will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night.
Castillo.
First pitch coming. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here it comes. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. One on the way. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
Here's the 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Therefore, it is Rosario. He's got it for the first out.
Well, one thing you can say, he's showing a lot of composure coming right at these guys. And for a young pitcher, that can be uncommon. But, you know, he puts this pitch in a good spot, gets this guy to pop it up.
Stepping in now, Chris Denorfia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
Batting sixth, third baseman,
Jonathan Herrera will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. Now here's the first pitch. Now he goes down to get one here and lifts a little pop-up out near second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Carlos Gonzalez will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Right fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
Now the first pitch. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. Now Lester's 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. The 1-1 home. Fouled straight back. Here comes a 1-2. Swing and a miss, and Gonzalez is down on strikes for the first out.
Well, this is just one of the best left-handed starters in all of baseball. One of the reasons why is the way he pitches to left-handed hitters. I mean, that is just a devastating curveball right now.
The catcher, Willeen Rosario, now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And now a pitch on the way. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now the 1-2. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Now another 1-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Well, tough to start a game much better than this. He's run through these first 5 guys pretty easily. This is already his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. Looks like he's in it for the long haul here.
Michael McHenry will stand in. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch coming. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now here's the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Wow, he is spotting that fastball on a dime here early on.
Now the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. Take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
1-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Oh, almost caught looking to end the inning, but it's called ball, 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Here comes a 2-2. 2-2 pitch is lofted in the air out to right field. Soler is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. We'll see the exciting young shortstop Starlin Castro lead things off when we return. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here with Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Starlin Castro gets ready to start out the Cubs half of the inning. And here's the first pitch. third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball one.
Are you kidding me, Ump?
Here's a 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, and when your team still doesn't have a hit, you appreciate a call like that once in a while.
Here he comes on 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Yeah, that's where you need to be selective. That was a pitcher's pitch, and now you give that advantage right back.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Rosario will get under it to put it away just past the first base dugout, and that's out number 1.
Maybe a pitch here that he's trying to do a little too much with. He just can't get on top of it. Winds up an easy pop out.
John Lester will be the batter. Now here's the first pitch. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Pitch on the way. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
There's the lefty's offering on 1 and 2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Javier Baez will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
Third inning, no score to this point. The next pitch. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. On a hole now as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2 now.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Here comes the 1-2. On the ground is short. And that's through for a base hit.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Dexter Fowler will get his second shot at it now. He was called out on strikes to open up the ball game. First pitch to him. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Throw down to second here is by him and into center field.
Well, they're trying to. He's off and running here with 2 away, and he gets into. So now all it'll take is a base hit to get us our first run of the game.
The 1-0. This is foul right side. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We play 2.5. No score on the show. Drew Stubbs will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
They're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
First pitch on the way. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Lester ready, the 1-0. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Now the 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here he comes on 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Now this one sets up a big pitch because you don't want to lose that leadoff guy in a scoreless ball game.
Payoff pitch coming from Lester. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. The 3-2 one more time. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Now in a scoreless game, I've got a hunch he may get a green light here. He may want to try and get something started that way.
Daniel Descalso will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. Here's the first offering. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
Nobody out, runner on first. 1-0 on the way. 2-0. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
And there's the first strike, 2-1.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
A 2-1 offering. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. The guys worry so much about the stolen base, but they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
The 3-1. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Denorfia will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
I thought for a second that this might make a dent in both the hit and the run column, but he didn't quite get all of it. It's probably the best swing, though, they've had so far.
Tyler Matzek will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. First offering on the way. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Yeah, this early in the game, to me, this is the right decision. You give that guy at the top of your lineup a chance to drive in a run with a simple base hit.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. In the air to straightaway center field. And Fowler will put this one away to retire the side. One left for Colorado. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Jorge Soler will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Jorge Soler.
First pitch coming. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
The pitch. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Now the pitch. Hit hard, but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Ready with another 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. Here's another 1-2. And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, this is a scroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one.
And we've seen guys swing at that four-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
Here it comes. And he changes up on him with success. Couldn't do anything with that one. It's 0-2. And the pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Dickerson is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these two arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. Wellington Castillo will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time. Here's the first offering. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Just missing here, 2-0.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
Here's the 2-0. And now a called strike that time. As the zone expands a bit here, it's 2-1 now.
And even though that's a strike, that's a good take. You want to be looking one pitch, one spot. So don't go swinging at that one. That was nasty.
Here comes the 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike two. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Herrera will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
The shortstop, number 66.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. And a nice changeup that time from Lester to start things out. It's 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball one.
Rockies!
1-1 on its way from Lester. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. Ready with the 2-1. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Under this one is Soler, and he'll handle it for the first out.
Left fielder,
Corey Dickerson will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch coming. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Yeah, and I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
1-1 pitch on the way. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And that will end up a foul ball. Now Lester deals the 1-2. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side. But this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Now another 2-2. And this is fouled straight back. The 2-2 one more time. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
You know, and I think most hitters will tell you, if you get a bad call on strike one or strike two, you know, they can live with that. But if you're going to punch me out on strike three, it better be a strike. If not, I feel like you're taking the bat out of my hands.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Now Lester's 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 0-2 now from Lester. That sharply hit to the right side, and it'll zip on through into right field for a base hit. Their first of the afternoon.
With some guys, it doesn't matter if it's 0-2 or 2-0. They take the same approach either way. Well, this right here is one of those guys, and he comes through from being down in the count.
The catcher Willeen Rosario now, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0.
But now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
Lester ready, the 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Hitters count 2-0. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rockies strand 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Chris DeNorfia will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Left fielder, Chris DeNorfia.
Now here's the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
Jonathan Herrera will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Now the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Now the 1-0. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
Here's Starlin Castro, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Now here's the pitch. A ball hit hard to the left side, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Just the second hit they've got against him so far as we check on his numbers to this point. He's pretty much been in control all afternoon, so we'll see if he can keep that string of zeros going.
John Lester will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time.
Go Rockies!
First pitch coming. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. One 1-0 pitch now. There's a fastball for a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
The 1-1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
The 1-2. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Again, a 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. Halfway home, still no score. Michael McHenry will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. And here's the first pitch. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1.
Well, you know, things have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon, but he certainly didn't get any help on that one.
Here comes the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. The 1-1. This one's in there. Maybe should have been strike 3, but instead it's 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Payoff pitch coming from Lester. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Soler has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. Drew Stubbs will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. Now here's the first pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Yeah, they're being really careful with this guy. Remember, they walked him the first time around, and now they're behind 2-0 to him right here.
The 2-0 now from Lester. 3-0 now. Daniel Descalzo, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Here it comes, the 3-0. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Now the 3-1 home. Driven nicely into the gap, and it's going to get down and should be extra bases. He'll take the turn and head for second.
And Stubbs still going around second base. He's headed for third.
And he'll make it to third with a triple.
I think it's fair to say that this is going to be the best shot they've had so far to get on the scoreboard. You can see the hustle there. He's all the way up to third on the 1-out triple.
Daniel Descalzo will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. first pitch. Swinging a ball popped high in the air and heading for foul territory behind first. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now.
Oh, and that's a big pitch right there to get that pop-up. That keeps the runner stuck tight to third base. And now with 2 away, your chances of getting that run home just took a big hit.
Into the box now, Tyler Matzik, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
Pause, now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Colorado. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Javier Baez will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Javier Baez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
And that's a case where he's just trying to do anything to get his guys on the board.
Now the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Pitch on the way. Swing, and he pops him up. Behind the bag at second. And that's going to fall. A base hit. So with the leadoff man aboard, we take a trip into the recent past here as we call on our graphic for today's edition of This Date in Baseball History. Dexter Fowler will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen.
All right, Rockies.
First pitch to him. In there at the letters 0-1.
The further this game goes along, you get the sense that sooner or later, somebody's going to run into one of these fastballs and hit one out of here.
He's set, now the pitch. Go right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. He's set, now the pitch. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. And that couldn't have been an easy take.
Come on, Rockies.
Here comes a 1-2. And a bouncing ball, foul. A runner at first with no outs here. Here he comes again, 1-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Oh, no way.
2-2. Swinging a ball pretty well hit out towards left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner will score from first. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on the RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit.
In is Jorge Soler. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one.
And in this spot, you got to pitch for the strikeout here. And this is a guy that's gone down twice so far, so you do have that in your favor.
He's ready. Now the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And looked like he jammed him that time a bit as it's hit in the air to center field. Stubbs is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
And now after the sac fly there, here's where you got to take the mindset of, all right, I got a clean slate here. Now I just need to get 2 more outs and let my guys try and get these runs back.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on the way. In there, 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Now here it comes. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Now here's the pitch. Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. There to take this one in is Stubbs, and that becomes out number 2.
And really, from what we've seen here so far this afternoon, balls just don't seem to have a whole lot of carry to them, and this was another example right there.
Wellington Castillo will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. First offering on the way. And this is hit well towards the hole. A diving effort here as he gets the glove on it. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single. Chris Denorfio will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Here's the first offering. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. He's ready now. The pitch. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Now 0-2 here. This is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it fly.
Comes set. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Rosario will hang with this one to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cubs 2 and the Rockies nothing. DJ LeMahieu will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
First pitch coming. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now, 0-2. I'll tell you, he's been living on that corner all afternoon.
And you can tell, guys at the plate, they're starting to get frustrated. He just hasn't made many mistakes at all, and when he has, they've been out of the zone.
Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Another 0-2 home. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
And now a pitch on the way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's hoping to just run that heater by him. So he's ramped up the velocity here the last 2 pitches.
Come on, Rockies.
Here's Lester now on 2-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here's the 2-2 offering. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Here's a look at his pitches by inning so far. That last one was number 84, so they're getting near the point where they'll need to start keeping tabs on him.
Herrera will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Here's the first offering. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Here's the 1-1.
Here we go.
Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1. The 2-1 home. And that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Corey Dickerson will try it again. Grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Now here's the first pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
And let's train our eyes on this stolen base from our high first base camera. You'll see him get a pretty good jump, and he wasn't looking back at all right there, so he gets into scoring position now with 1 out.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. From the stretch. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. He took second fairly easily. Any thought of third base here?
I don't think so. You've got a good hitter at the plate. A single is probably all he needs. I'd let him try to drive you in.
As a look, now the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Now the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, you know, Eric and I like to talk a lot about pitchers keeping hitters off balance at the plate. And this is an excellent illustration of what we're talking about. Now, we didn't like to be off balance at the plate, but this is what you get. He goes fast, then slow, fast, then slow. They never give him the same pitch or the same speed twice in a row. And that's how you keep a guy's timing all messed up.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
You've got options here, so you don't need to go after this guy if you don't want to.
Ready now on 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1-2. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now another 1-2. Goes the other way as this is lined to left. And they're going to slice this deficit back down to 1 as this should be good for extra bases. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now.
Well, he's been doing a really good job of working corner to corner, but this is one of the first pitches we've seen that kind of found the middle of the plate, and it's going to cost him a run as this will wind up being an RBI double.
Willeen Rosario will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. First pitch coming. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Well, you see there on the graphic, he's at second with his second double of this young season. Comes set, now the pitch. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Come on, punch one, throw.
Here's the 1-1. Outside, 2-1. All the way here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy, get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One for the Rockies here, and it comes on the RBI double by Carlos Gonzalez. The 6-7-8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's the Cubs 2 and the Rockies 1. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. John Axford will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Jonathan Herrera will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now the pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Here's the pitch. They'll try another curveball there, but this one misses. It's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. Another 1-2 delivery. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Getting that first out is always critical in a one-run ball game, and they could certainly use a quick 7th inning.
Starlin Castro will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips. Now the first pitch. Swing and a hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
And this is a guy who's going to give up his share of hits. But that's because he just says, hey, go ahead. Here's my best stuff. Try to hit it. He's got such good stuff that most times when guys do hit it, they'll put it on the ground right at somebody.
Tommy LaStella is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher, Lester.
Tommy LaStella.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Now, he might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get one at-bat and it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
Here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel, 2-1 our score. Now the pitch. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Pretty forceful about it, too. And the inning is over. Cubs are down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Neil Ramirez is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Neil Ramirez.
Michael McHenry will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Michael McHenry.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. The pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
The 2-1. There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now. The 2-2. Full count now. 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
You know, when you're holding on to a slim lead, you just can't walk the leadoff guy. I mean, those are the ones that really come back to haunt you. So he's really going to need to work toward getting a ground ball.
Drew Stubbs will stand in. He tripled in his last appearance. First pitch coming. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
1-1 on the way. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Pause, now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That's a big strikeout here with that tying run still at first. And now you're basically a ground ball away from getting out of this.
Daniel Descalso will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far. So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Daniel Descalso will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. The 1-0 home. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Javier Baez will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Second baseman, Javier Baez.
Now here it comes. I got the high fastball there, and he popped it straight up. Descalso is there to put it away, and they couldn't ask for more than a 1-pitch out to begin the 8th. Well, look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Dexter Fowler will stand in. He tripled homer run his last time. And here's the first pitch. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
This is dangerous because out of anybody in this lineup, this guy's probably the most likely to want to run, so look out.
Jorge Soler will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. Now the first pitch. On the move now is Fowler. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And they won't get Fowler as he takes second with ease.
And this is one dude that's tough to phase out there. Now, after getting hit by the pitch, he says, all right, man, you're going to pay for that. He's into scoring position now on the stolen base.
One 0 on the way. 2-0 now. For Fowler, his 3rd bag here in the month of April. Two-0 count, the pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Now the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss there. 2-2. The 2-2 coming. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick. And that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. The humidor certainly doing its job so far as you get a look at our line score for this one. A low share, very unlike the first 10 years or so of baseball here in Denver. Anthony Rizzo will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Yeah, they decide they don't even want to mess around with this guy. With his track record, it's hard to say you blame him. Let somebody else beat you.
Wellington Castillo will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. Miguel Montero will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Miguel Montero.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hat.
Montero waits. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. They still lead it 2-1. Miguel Montero will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 47, Miguel Montero.
Troy Tulowitzki will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
Pedro Strop will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 46, Pedro Strop. Leading out for the Rockies, the shortstop.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Here's the 1-0 offering now to Tulowitzki. Sharply hit back up the middle, and the tying run is on to start the inning. It's a leadoff single.
And this is really one of the few balls they've hit solidly all afternoon. So now we'll see if maybe they can get something going here.
DJ LeMahieu will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. He's set. Now the pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The 1-1 home. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Well, it probably wasn't the way he wanted to move the guy into scoring position, but it's going to have to do, and he's going to get that man up to second base now with 1 away.
Herrera will have a shot at driving home that possible tying run that's standing at second. First pitch to him. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third.
I'm sure he'd like to have another shot at that pitch. But, you know, at least he's able to move that tying run up to third now with 2 away.
Corey Dickerson will stand in now. He's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. First pitch on the way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Here's the 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Here comes the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
Now a ball hit high and deep, carrying towards the corner. Men on third with 2 down. Now the 3-1. And, oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now. EK, where are you going now on 3 and 2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Full count offering on its way. That's down low. It's ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches. He was rewarded.
Charlie Blackmon will come on now and pinch run here. Carlos Gonzalez will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game.
Here we go, Carlos.
First offering on the way. And now a pitch lined into right field. He comes through. It's a base hit. In comes the runner from third, and we are tied here in the 8th.
That 2-out hit there makes that air loom extra large now. You've got to make sure you get this next guy before this inning gets any further out of control.
Willeen Rosario will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Here's the first offering. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. He waits. Now the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 2 men are on with 2 men out. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Fouled straight back. Another 0-2 coming. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Charlie Blackmon will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 19.
Number 63 will come in and pitch now.
Now pitching for the Rockies, number 63.
Chris DeNorfia will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
Left fielder, Chris DeNorfia.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Now here's the pitch. Now this is hit sharply back through the box, and the go-ahead run's going to reach here to start the inning. It's a leadoff single.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Chris Coughlin will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 8, Chris Coughlin.
And he's right on the fastball there, hit pretty well out towards deep left. Therefore, it is Blackman, and he's got it for the first out.
Whoa, and as a pitcher, you'll hold your breath anytime a ball's hit in the air at this place. But luckily, he got under this ball a little bit too much, and that runner has to retreat back to first base.
Starlin Castro will stand in with a go-ahead run at first and 1 down, so we'll need to beware of the ground ball here. First pitch coming. He's running towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Here's a situation where there's a new reliever out there. You know he's going to be focused on getting ahead, and boom, you take off on the first pitch. Now you've really given him something to think about.
The 1-0 to the right side, and that's going to get through. It's a base hit. Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away.
This is one of the first times this afternoon that they've been able to mount any sort of resistance out there. Runners are on the corners now with 1 away, so this is a good chance to really do some damage.
Tommy La Stella will step in a critical moment here. Go-ahead run on third with only 1 down. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Herrera takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. But he's going to think twice here and put the brakes on, so this game will remain tied at least another batter. Javier Baez will step in a big spot here with the go-ahead run at third and 2 men out. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there's got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
I told him, guys. I told them.
The 1-0. And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. Over to LeMahieu covering at the bag, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. Score remains 2-2. Edwin Jackson will come on needing to get 3 outs here to try to send this game to extra innings.
Edwin Jackson.
Michael McHenry will stand in 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Michael McHenry.
And there's the Jackson fastball as he uses it to get ahead 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now here's the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The 0-2 once more. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that 2-seamer running in.
Now the pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Denorfia has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for route number 1.
The center fielder, number 13,
Drew Stubbs will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Here's the first offering. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
And the pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Pitch on the way. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
2 quick outs here to start the inning. It's looking more and more likely that we're going to need extra innings here to decide this one.
Daniel Descalso will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. Now here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
And if there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
Now the pitch. And he struck him out. One, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Dexter Fowler will lead it off here in the top of inning number 10.
center fielder, number 24, Dexter Fowler.
First pitch coming. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Here's the pitch. And he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now. The pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Herrera stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
This ball is not hit all that hard, but still, that's a nice job of ranging back onto the outfield grass to take it in.
In is Jorge Soler as he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out toward right field. And quickly 2 gone now to start the 10th.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold serve, and then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
Anthony Rizzo will step in, and we'll see if they decide to pitch to him this time around. Now the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Now the pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And now pitch on the way. Stays alive here as this is fouled off to the right. Here's another 0-2. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Huh. Safe to say, guys don't care much for that location. That'll get you riled up at the plate, no doubt.
Now here's the pitch. Oh, and Rizzo gets on top of one and sends it in the air out to deep right field. Gonzalez retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 2-2. Justin Morneau is going to come in and pinch hit here as he's the potential winning run here in the bottom half of inning number 10. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. This man out for his second inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
Right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's 1 away.
Well, out of the bullpen, he's faced 4, struck out 3. That's what you want from your relievers. You want them to come in and go right after guys, and that's just what they've done.
DJ LeMahieu will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game. Now here's the first pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
There you go. Now that potential winning run is on at first base. I don't think they'll try to butt him over here either. Not with 1 out already. They'll be open for a gapper to try and end this right here, right now.
Herrera will step in, 1 for 4 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. The 1-0 pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, so the winning run advances to second now with only 1 away.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. You get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And I know it's your first at-bat of the ball game and you want to work the count a little, but those were two pretty good pitches to have a rip at.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Fowler is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
Maybe not exactly what he wanted, but that will get the winning run up to third now with 2 away. So at least you increase your options. A wild pitch will do it, a pass ball, a balk, and the old walk-off single will do it too.
Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone. And standing in, the right fielder, Carlos Gonzalez. And here's ball 4 on the intentional pass, as that'll now load the bases here and set up the force at the plate.
Well, with 2 away here, you are running a little bit of a risk by putting him on. Now another walk would end it, but at least you give yourself a few more options to get a force out, and you can get out of this inning still tied.
Willeen Rosario will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggle.
Here's the first pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
The 0-1. Now a big swing, and this is a major league pop-up. Way up there toward the center of the diamond. Montero is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Rockies leave them loaded, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Boone Logan will be summoned from the bullpen here as he'll take over to start inning number 11. Miguel Montero will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. So they get the matchup they wanted here, lefty on lefty, but it's worth noting there are 2 right-handers to follow.
And you've got a right-hander going in the bullpen as we speak, so this could be a 1-batter outing.
Montero waits, now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed that time by Montero. No balls and 2 strikes now. He's gotten that pitch past him twice here. Now do you push your luck or give him something else?
Let it run out of the zone. See if he'll chase.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1 and 2.
Good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
There's the lefty's offering on 1 and 2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He'll try again, 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2 and 2. Now the 2-2 pitch. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And this one is gone, a home run. So that long ball has taken him 1 away from the century mark in home runs for his career. Not a major milestone, but a pretty impressive number nonetheless.
Yeah, good for him. He's really shown some solid power so far in his career, and he's about to reach a milestone that quite a few major league hitters never reach. Oh, well, this is how you start an extra inning off right. Now, he wants to go home too, so he drops a barrel on that one, and
Now these guys will need to see if this will stand up.
Adam Ottavino will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris Denorfia.
Standing in now, Chris Denorfia. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. Gonzalez is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Now batting, the pitcher, Edwin Jackson.
Travis Wood will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 37, Travis.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Throw gets him, 2 down. Starlin Castro will try again. 2 for 4 in the ball game. First pitch coming. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Now here it comes. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now here's the pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Now another 0-2. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So they pick up a run on the solo home run as that'll give them the lead. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. Cubs lead it 3-2. Travis Wood will come on now in a save situation as he'll try to put an end to the proceedings here in the bottom of the 11th. Michael McHenry will come forward now trying to at least get on base with his guys down a run here in extra innings.
Yeah, I don't think you really need to be swinging for the fences just yet. You just need to find a way to get some guys on base and get that conveyor belt rolling.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Here's a 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's a 2-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
Now the 1-1 pitch.